Would you ever eat dog food?
Um, I depends. Are they Scooby snacks?
Is You said Scooby snacks were a biscuit before. Is that dog food, or is that just literally like a saltine cracker or something?
Well, Scooby eats it, so I'm assuming it could be considered either human food or dog food.
Why is Shaggy so into it?
Uh, well, if you want to go to the theory that Scooby and Shaggy are stoners, I guess that's the reason. But if you want to go by the child friendly,
He just
maybe.
he just has the munchies all the time, so he just doesn't care. Oh, that's food's food.
Yep. But we are going to make more progress today in this professor's billion-trillion-dollar mansion. However, this is worth.
No, no, he wanted an auction for like $10 or something. That's why it's all run down now.
I
That's the
believe
new
that.
lore.
I we're gonna go with that because no way he could afford this with all of his inventions that he did not invent. Like this helmet, he did not invent that.
I mean, he'd be in a nicer place if he did.
Yeah. This place, it wouldn't surprise me. Some guy at auctions offering this entire house for $1. The professor's just like, "Oh my, I'll take this house, thank you."
You know, we should do that. Look at random auction houses and just buy it for like $1.
We should. I would do that. Get a crap house like this. Have someone fix it up for $10.
Advertise it as a haunted house, and then you're rich.
Yeah. It would sell.
You know, maybe that's how those other haunted houses start. You know.
Could be. I mean, for all we know, that's what the professor is doing here. Like, he's got all these. Well, it's not safe for people though yet. That's what we're doing. We're testing it, making sure everything's safe. But I thought he would think that bottomless pits aren't very safe. But evidently, he thinks they're perfectly fine.
Or maybe, you know, with his bullcrap inventions, maybe he just likes getting sued. He's just waiting for someone to get injured.
Well, that's probably the case. I mean, he's got all these monsters running about, all these death traps, lit candles everywhere. Something's bound to happen any point now.
Getting sued is his kink, apparently.
Yes. It's the creeper.
Oh, is this a boss fight?
No. They're Shaggy though. No, this is just a random creeper. Perhaps
It looks like
a
a Frankenstein or a zombie. Why is it just a creeper? Just a random creeper?
the creeper in Scooby-Doo, the TV show, is supposedly a phantom that robbed banks.
Oh, okay. Because in
So-
real life, a creeper is just like a random stalking dude.
Yeah. Well, lore's changed a little bit since the 1960s.
No, a lot has changed.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't have these floating tables back in the day, but now we do.
No, we used to have them, but now that technology is lost to us.
Yeah, it's too advanced for us. Can't recreate it.
Yeah, we had to nerf ourselves.
Yeah. You see, I struggled to get this box of snacks that's out of place.
Right.
The table
Just
doesn't want to go
jump.
up. I am jumping. There.
Wow. You really struggled with that, huh?
I did. There's a nice little painting of Dr. Jekyll on the wall, which he never wants to come out of because he's too scared of
Was that the
Cody.
first witch?
No. There was one witch. Well, there's been a few witches in the hedge maze.
Wow, I was not paying attention at that time.
We were too busy talking about the professor's stupidity.
So aside from the plant, that's the only monster with projectiles, right?
Witch has projectiles.
The witch and the plant?
Yeah. And then later on, the forget what it's called. I don't know what the Scooby-Doo name for it is.
We'll see it eventually.
Yes. But here's another monster token of Geronimo. A monster token!
A monster token!
Geronimo.
And I don't know if you noticed, but the professor has a skylight up there. Which you'll see again in a second.
Man, he wants to save money on at least one aspect of his expensive air-conditioned mansion.
Alright, we see that none of these lights are on, but there's so much light in this building. Makes you wonder how that works.
Skylights.
See?
Natural light.
Yeah. But the hallways, though, they just have those tiny little windows.
Scooby!
Well, to be fair, Scooby's a dog, so he probably has better night vision than us.
Yeah, true. We're seeing everything from his perspective.
Right.
And the door that closes on its own.
Why do you keep going back and forth?
I dropped down so I could get the rest of the Scooby snacks and had to re-go up. Oh, it's Cody's bedroom right here.
Ruby
It's
snacks.
got a little table
Yeah,
and everything.
Wow. This is like a prisoner's room.
No, that's where you stay when he invites you over.
Oh, that's probably actually the groundskeeper's room.
Yeah, that's a good point. That probably is his room. It's Don Knotts' room. The professor, in exchange for his good, horrible groundskeeping, he lets him sleep in that little room.
Right.
You know, with all this eating, you'd think Scooby would be obese by now.
I like to think that Scooby's stomach leads into the void. And
Oh, that's creepy.
yes, it's just endless.
Just a black hole into another universe.
You know, maybe all this food we're eating is actually the groundskeepers. We're just stealing all of it.
He just ate all his supply of food for the
Yeah.
week.
And the professor's gone, so he's not getting any more.
Here I roll. Ruby
Yeah.
snacks.
You doomed him, man.
I think he was doomed from the start with this random gap of flooring.
I don't think that would bother the groundskeeper. He kind of just teleports everywhere.
That's true. Oh, there's a picture of you eating a sandwich.
Werewolf.
I thought it was just the little pictures of the eyes moving. I didn't think that would move too.
Yeah, I think that's the only one that moves of the guy eating the sandwich. Ruby snacks.
Ruby snacks.
I will say this, though. We have walked by a picture of one of the bosses.
It's a warp gate.
And we have a long ways to go yet in the mansion. Oh, scares upstairs. Ah, yes. Another fireplace. You know, the professor's really smart, though. In some ways, like, he uses fireplaces instead of heating his house. Of course, that probably cost billions of dollars.
Fireplaces are nice. It's just that the smell gets annoying after a while.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. But the fact that everything in this house is pretty much on fire, like those chandeliers, all the candles. Like, I don't know what this guy's idea of fun is, but setting up death traps for Scooby, it's not my idea of fun.
I think we already established the idea of fun is trying to get sued in any way possible.
Yeah. Just placing all this bait for Scooby, all the Scooby snacks, in hopes that Scooby will die and get sued. Or sue the creepy professor. Where's the groundskeeper? Looks like you're going around in circles. This door takes you back to the first room of the mansion. I should clean up these webs, so I think I'll just stand here a little while longer.
That was like a shortcut.
Yep, this leads back to the first room of the mansion. See, now we're back up here by these headless specters.
It's a headless specter.
The picture of Cody. Right there.
Yeah, that's a total accurate representation of me.
For all the audience knows it is.
Well, I actually look like Scooby.
You know, I could believe that actually. I don't fully know what you look like. Like I've seen selfies of you here and there, but I never really know for sure.
Wow.
Oh, there's another picture of the boss. Well, there's another picture of a boss. My name's Cody.
It's the headless specter.
So that boss, is that like the one that's the first boss?
No, there's no pictures of the first boss, I don't think. Oh, yes, there is. There is. In the first room in the mansion, there's a picture of the first boss, for sure.
Because I remember it was like a common thing with the GameCube, PS2 era bosses in video games, where they would advertise or highlight their bosses by either statues, paintings, or any type of image for them before you ever meet them.
And we actually just walked by a picture of the first boss before we walked by the picture of the ghost.
So was it like a vampire or something?
No.
Right sign?
Nope.
Rummy.
At the end of this video, let's see, there he is.
Oh, he's a knight. Okay.
I like that it advertises the bosses. That way, when little Timmy plays this, he's gonna be like, oh wow, I get to fight the Black Knight. This is actually a really nice library, if it was clean.
Yeah.
And didn't have
Scooby.
a staircase that makes you slide, that you can't walk up.
I never got that.
Like, how does that work?
Like in any game where stairs becomes a ramp, but it still has that slope shape.
Yeah.
Like why do you just slide down? That looks like you can just walk up it.
Well, in Scooby's case, maybe his paws are slippery? I don't know.
There's a rug right there too.
Yeah.
You have more traction.
Well, it's Scooby-Doo logic.
It's like as soon as the stairs turn into like a ramp, just random oil or ooze just starts all over the ramp.
Yeah, it's all invisible, just little slippery crap.
Although slipping downstairs or ramps is kind of painful.
Perhaps you've experienced it.
Dude, I live in Canada. It's icy over here.
Indeed. Go away. That's a nice welcoming mat.
Dude, you ever just fall really hard and just knock out all the air in your body?
Oh, I can't say that's something that's commonly happened to me.
Okay, it happened to me like twice last year. Getting the wind knocked out of you sucks.
I believe it.
Just falling down the stairs. I'm just laying there.
Maybe that's
trying to get in a breath, and then when I finally get it, I'm like so grateful.
That's what the professor's goal was with those stairs. He wants Scooby to break a bone or something.
Oh, that'd probably be worse. Imagine puncturing your lung, dude.
I don't know if Scooby has body parts. For all we know, he's just fur.
No, he's like a Play-Doh mesh.
If you notice, if you listen closely, you can hear Shaggy in the background.
Well, you're apparently gonna go save him, right? He's being chased by a ghost.
Not a ghost in this area. It's something far scarier.
Also, I noticed you only ran into Shaggy. Where's the other gang?
For each boss fight, you run into each member of the gang.
Okay.
But Shaggy's just like... He's like you, I suppose. He'll show up randomly when you need his help, and then he'll just disappear.
Exactly like me.
Or maybe that's closer to Steven. There he is. He's chased by bats.
He's also chasing a bat.
Thanks for chasing off those bats.
He didn't even do anything. He just showed up. Thanks for chasing off those bats.
But the door's up there. Come on, Scoob. I can
We get
talk
to see
you out.
Shaggy's muscles here. Woo.
How's Shaggy so strong with those skinny arms?
Well, with all the food he eats, Andy's probably only using 1% of his power.
Oh, true, yeah. We still haven't seen Ultra Instinct Shaggy.
Indeed. That's saved for the professor, who uses 1% of his intelligence to make stuff that's
Scooby's
already been
based off a
invented.
Great Dane, right?
Yes.
Those dogs are really heavy. If you ever met one.
Well, and they're scary. They're used like as guard dogs.
Scooby!
So I never met a guard dog type because I only ever met like a pet version, you know, where they were so chill and friendly.
Yep.
But yeah, they're super big.
Perhaps. So
I
now
was trying to carry one into like the back of a truck before. That was hard.
I believe it.
Hey!
And the professor has a random levitating platform in his house.
Magic.
Indeed. That's powered by a button. And there's a box of soap, which is actually a upgrade to a invention we get later. Because
This
soap,
game has upgrade mechanics.
some, yes.
Alright, just head over to the crafting station, I guess.
This ain't Call of Duty.
Pretty much every modern game has that
Looks
now.
like I'll be cooling my heels around here.
And now
See ya,
Shaggy's
pal.
gone again.
All scares upstairs, part 4.
Yep.
But is it really all scares?
Oh, look at this guy. He's scared of us. He just committed suicide.
He just broke his legs. We witnessed a guy trying to commit insurance fraud.
Yes, but it failed and he disappeared.
Rahoo! Right?
Rahoo!
Rahoo!
And
Oh
the
no!
zombie
It's the
died too.
creepers! It's the creepers!
You basically just like landed on him while he was falling down.
Very
Wishing to
far.
fall.
Oh, there he is. Now he's dead. You know, Scooby's, as with this game, he's a murderer. Like, he's killing all these cavemen, all these creepers, zombies, and witches.
Ruby snacks!
He should be in jail.
I don't think they have doggy jail.
True, but he could be, like, put in the pound or something, or a timeout. You're on a timeout, you've been a bad dog.
I mean, if you're put in a pound, you're basically getting put down.
Okay, yeah, I suppose.
Here
It's
I
depressing to
go!
think about in Scooby's case.
The harsh realities of doggers.
Indeed. But I suppose Scooby's the exception since he can talk.
If you had a talking like dog, I'm pretty sure scientists would want to figure out how that's possible.
But yet nobody's at all curious as to why Scooby can talk.
I think it's because the scientists are kind of weird.
Yeah.
They're more focused on getting money than they are learning about why a dog can talk.
Yeah. Like, hey guys, let me just invent some random crap that's already been invented. That'll make us money. Not a
Yeah,
talking dog.
instead of trying to connect with our other companions on this earth.
That's how people make money in the Scooby-Doo universe. They recreate things that have already been invented.
Just you wait. There'll be an invention called a bed invented by some random professor.
Well, the professor did invent these beds that are super bouncy.
With what, his springs that he invented?
Probably. That actually makes sense. It's super powered as springs. He just forgot to update them.
I like how the double jump upgrade is literally just springs. Like what would they do? Like, did Scooby just install them in his legs or something?
I think they're in his paws.
He's bouncing off air.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Maybe they just appear underneath them when he jumps? They're invisible now?
Or I was right, and they installed directly in his legs, where they just bounce off his leg bone.
That could be. That's disturbing to think about.
Ruby snacks!
And what's up with these snack gates too? What does the professor want so many snacks for?
That is a weird thing. Like, it'd make more sense if it was like coins or something.
And now We're on the outside of the mansion, and it's raining for some reason up here.
I don't know. Looking at it from this angle, I'm just getting like Luigi's Mansion vibes. Imagine you just seeing like Bowser and Luigi having like battle up there.
That could happen, maybe. It'll be Chris Pratt and Jack Black as Bowser and Mario.
Who's Luigi again?
Seth Rogen, I think.
No, that was Donkey Kong.
Oh, not sure.
Oh, Charlie Day.
You know, the professor truly is prepared for every occasion. He's got the high altitude building, he's got the windows boarded against zombies, and he's got the bottomless pits as well in case of, I don't know, if the FBI comes along.
You know what? Okay, another new lore, because we're switching it up again. That's how we do it.
Alright.
The reason why he has all these traps is actually to stop the IRS from getting them.
Oh, okay. This is all against the IRS. He's got boarded up windows and everything.
He's not doing his taxes.
So, question for you regarding this mansion. How many stories tall do you think it is based on this view?
5 or 7. And then when you first come here, it's like 3, like
yeah.
at the opening of the video game.
So do you think he's got a sort of sorcery where he can manipulate the mansion's size?
Probably. I don't know. Games are always weird like that.
Yeah.
Like a building will look smaller than it, and then the inside's like a football field-sized area.
Like Animal Crossing, the houses.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the professor clearly took notes from Animal Crossing, considering the size of this place.
Oh, he invented that tech. Didn't you know?
Oh, really? Nah. I also like this is the only place in the mansion that it's raining, so we must have like some weather control system too.
Where I roll.
But at the same time, it makes
The
sense.
next time you go outside, it's just gonna be like a heat wave or something.
Yeah, right?
At midnight.
It makes sense though, because he's having it rain out here so that if the IRS comes up here, they'll just slip in one of the puddles and fall off.
Then that takes care of that for now.
Yeah. And they'll try
What's
and get
the professor's name again?
Alexander Graham.
I go Alexander Graham.
Rolling.
Professor Taxrod.
Yep. Alright, so here is where we get one of our first upgrades for an invention. You want to guess what it's for, since we only have like 3 inventions?
Ruby snacks.
A flashlight.
Nah.
Oh, a helmet. A helmet.
What? Yeah, that's part of it.
Creeper. It's the creeper.
So now, instead of using a lampshade and slippers, I have the full costume. So now you can even walk by enemies and they won't bother you. And the professor invented this as well.
Bruh. Yeah, he time traveled back to like the medieval age and he invented armor.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Woohoo!
Rahoo!
Rahoo!
But this place is huge though, like, to make it must have cost like trillions of dollars. Or maybe like a couple thousand because of inflation.
Maybe. I mean, this was the 60s. You can get like a big house for very cheap back then.
I think this house is probably the biggest house in the entire world though. Like, it's got hundreds of rooms. It's 7 stories. It can change its height.
Wasn't he like the only occupant of this house too?
Yeah. Him and Holly, his niece.
Why do you need a house that big?
I don't know.
He needs it for all his stolen inventions.
Yep, which he claims he invented, but we both know he didn't.
That's out. Roll.
A gargoyle! I failed this jump a few times, but I think this is the successful try.
Right.
I very much doubt that. I think you're gonna fail again.
Nah,
Yahoo!
50 times the charm.
Imagine you just die like right here.
That
Somehow
could
you slipped
happen.
off the railing.
But here's where we're gonna end the video off. Do you have any final words, Cody?
No.
Alright, then I guess we will see you guys next time. Goodbye.